Hello, our dear students. Now we will talk about dangers of electricity. Lesson 4. First of all, we will make a classification about materials according to their conductivity of electricity. We know that two types of materials: electric conductors and electric insulators. Electric conductors are materials that allow electricity to pass through. But electric insulators are materials that don't allow electricity to pass through. So they are opposite each other. Conductors, they are materials that allow electricity to pass through. But insulators, they are materials that don't allow electricity to pass through. Examples: water. Water is an electric conductor. Why? Because it's a material that allows electricity to pass through it. So if we touch electricity by wet hands, we will have an electric shock. Why? Because water is an electric conductor. But wood, if I touch the electric current by a piece of wood, can I have electric shock? No. Absolutely, because wood is an electric insulator. What does that mean? It means that wood will not allow electricity to pass through because it's an electric insulator. Another example: copper. Copper is an electric conductor because it allows electricity to pass through it. Or glass is an electric insulator because it will not allow electricity to pass through it. So, can the electric conductors help to close or open the circuit? Of course, to close the circuit. What is the meaning to close the circuit? It means that to let the electric current pass through the electric circuit and make a complete cycle. So, what about the electric insulators? Electric insulators open the circuit. What's the meaning by open the circuit? It means that it will make a gap, so it will not allow the electricity to pass through it. Now, we will talk about dangers. Electricity actually has many dangers, and the result after the dangers are divided into two types: direct dangers and indirect dangers. Direct dangers like what? Like electric fires, electric shock, electric burns. Indirect dangers, dangers that resulting from falling from top of the ladder due to the electric shock. It means that if I touch a wire and if I touch electric current directly, I will have electric shock. So the electric shock is direct dangers. But if I fall from the top of the ladder due to the electric shock, so this danger is what? Indirect danger. So let's see what are the dangers of electricity. First, electric fires. What is the electric fire? Electric fire is a fire that resulting from increasing in the temperature of electric machine. It means that if I use this machine for long time, so the machine will be very hot. So what does that mean? The temperature of this electric machine will rise, and then the fire will happen. So what is the electric fires? They are fires that resulting from increases in the temperature of electric machine. So what is the reason? 1. Plugging many machines to one socket causing electric overload. It means that if I plug many machines in one socket, what happens? It will cause electric overload. Then this electric overload will increase the temperature of the socket. And after increasing the temperature, electric fires will happen. 2. Placing electric machine generates heat. Like what? Like electric iron or electric heater close to flammable materials. Like what? Clothes, like carpets, like furniture, like paper. So if they are very, very close to each other, what will happen? Electric fires. 3. Not disconnecting electric machine generates heat after use. For example, if I want to iron a t-shirt and then I will not disconnecting this electric machine, and this electric machine generates heat. Then if it's still in the socket, it will generate many heat. Then the temperature of this machine will rise up, and then electric fires will happen. This electric fire, can we putting out this fire by water? No. Why? Because it's irregular fire. What is the meaning by irregular fire? It means that electric fire. We can put out this fire by sand, not by water. Why? Because like we said, water is what? Material that allow the electric current to pass through it. It means that electric conductor. So if I put out this fires by water, it will increase. But if I put out this fire by sand, it will decrease. So electric fires, if we want to prevent electric fires, don't plug many machines to one socket. Don't place electric machine generates heat inside flammable materials. Don't or disconnect any electric machine generates heat after use. 2. Electric shock. Electric shock is a shock occurs due to passing electric current through human body. It means that if I touch a socket, can we touch a socket by my hand? No. What happened? The electric current will pass through my body. Remember, our body let the electricity pass through it because our body has water, and water is what? Conductor. Yes. What is the reason of electric shock? 1. Touching a nail. Nail means non-insulated. It means non-covered wire with electric current while touching the ground. If I touch the ground and I touch a nailed wire, so I will make an electric circuit. And if I make an electric circuit, the electric current will pass through my body, making what? Electric shock. 2. Touching a nailed wire with electric current while touching electric conducting material like iron, like a nail, then connected to the ground. I will make electric circuit, but now I have something that conducting material like nail. 3. Touching 2 nailed wires with electric current. So the first and the main reason to electric shock, to touch electric current or touch some material that allow the electric current to pass through my body. And if the electric current passes through my body, it will make electric shock, and this is danger. 3. Electric burns. What is the electric burn, sorry. Electric burn is a burn that resulting from electricity and causing damage of body tissues. So it's not a regular burn. If I touch a hot water, I will burn. My tissue will damage. But maybe my tissue will damage after touching a very, very strong direct electric current. Let's see how. First, touching electric machine generates heat. Touching electric machine generates heat. Like what? Electric iron. If I touch electric iron, what happened? Or if I touch electric heater, what happened? My hand, my tissue will burn. But this burn is called what? Electric burn. Why? Because it's resulted from electricity, not from hot water or from hot anything. 2. Touching fire or spark resulting from electric fire. It means that if there is an electric fire and if I touch this fire, of course I will burn what? My hand and my tissue will damage. 3. Touching a source of electric current directly. Electric burns resulted from electric shock. After I touching electric current directly, what happened? First, electric shock. After electric shock, what happened? Electric burn. So always, electric burn resulted from electric shock, and electric shock resulted from passing the electricity through our body. So, electricity has 3 dangers: electric shock, electric fire, and electric burn. Again, electric shock, electric fire, and electric burn. And always electric burn happen after electric shock. So, how can we deal with electricity without injuries? 1. Don't place many connections in one socket. Don't put many devices in one socket. Don't leave wires naked and not insulated. We have to cover the wire by insulated material. Don't play with electric connection. Don't play with electric wires. Don't place flammable materials. Flammable materials means materials that quickly burn. Yes, and easily burn. Close to electric machine generating heat. Don't place electric wires extending on the ground. Don't touch the ground and touch electric wire. Naked electric wire. Don't fix or clean electric machine connected to the electric current. Absolutely. First, disconnect this machine and then fix it. 7. Don't insert any metallic object like a nail, like a wire in the socket, because nail or wire is a conductor material, and if you insert this metallic object inside the socket, the electric current will pass through your body and then electric shock will happen. 8. Don't touch electric machine connected to electric current with wet hand. Why with wet hand? Because water is a conductor. 9. Don't leave electrical machine generates heat connected to electric current while taking a bath. It means that don't take a bath, and any machine that generates heat like an iron connected to electric current. Finally, we talked about dangers of electricity, and electricity has many dangers like electric shocks, electric burns, and electric fires. If you deal correctly with the electricity, you will be in the safe side. Protect yourself, I hope you understand. Thank you for all.